Hey, y'all, look who you got. Mad Hatter Scrappy. I'm going to tell you a joke today. See how far this one goes. This old fella, he's walking downtown and he sees his buddy. We'll call him Bobby John. He's standing on the street corner, looking kind of confused and wallered, just looking around. And this old fella walks up and says, Bobby John, what's the matter? Bobby John says, well, I was standing right here in this same place this morning when old man Johnson come by and said he's going to the livestock auction, and he wanted to know if I would go out and feed his pigs for him. He said he got in such a hurry he forgot to feed the pigs and turn the chickens out. I said, well, I sure will. You know I will. Yeah, Johnson, he says, yeah, I knew you would because you're good about that. So I went out there and I turned the pigs out. I got them water, turned the chickens loose, got them some water, throw some corn down on the ground for them, put some pig feed out there in the trough. But I wanted to make sure I did it right. And it was hot about that time. And I looked up and there was his girl, oh, Ella Mae. She's standing on the porch and she's waving at me to come over. So I went over and she says, sit down here on the porch with me and talk a minute. And I bet you'd like some lemonade, wouldn't you? And I said, well, yeah, that'd be real nice. Have me a glass of cold lemonade. So she says, well, you just wait right there and I'll be right back with some. She went in the house and she's in there about 5 minutes, I guess. Had to squeeze them lemons, I reckon. But she come back out on the porch and she handed me a mason jar full of that there cold lemonade. It was so, I took a big sip of that and I turned around to thank her, and she's standing there and didn't have on not nary nothing. Not a stitch of clothes. She's standing there buck naked. And I turned back around real quick so I wouldn't embarrass her. And she laid down there on the porch. She did, laid right down, boop, laid on the porch. And she says, okay, big boy, you can go to town. And he says, well, what did you do? He says, well, here I am. But she didn't tell me what I was supposed to do when I got here. You reckon I should go back out there and ask her? I don't think that boy had both oars in the water. What do you think? Ha!